All right, on the line, we've got Eugene Orimbo, who's our guest on My Grind today, and he's telling us about his business because he's the founder and CEO of Eventstur.
Hello.
Yes.
Welcome back, Eugene.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so the question that Kwambox had asked was, how did your idea about Eventstur come to life?
So I was saying that personally I'm a programmer.
Mm-hmm.
And my cycle tends to be a bit uptight. So when I need to know what event is happening around me, I can't quite get that. So you find that there were instances that perhaps I needed karaoke night. So I had to come all the way from Juja to somewhere in West T.
Hey?
And you find
Yani unakuja kutoka Juja kufanya karaoke? Hawezi imba kwa nyumba?
It happens.
These are the same people I was mentioning. Mtu anatoka Rungai anaenda kubash nini Nakuru alafu anarudi there. Unafikiri is the only place that you can bash? Hakuna bash hapo karibu.
Yes.
And so it came out of necessity.
Yeah, so having found that issue, and perhaps, like there are so many, of course, places along Thika Road that you can get events such as the karaoke, I figured out, why don't I start this?
Okay. So then Eventstur came about. So what is Eventstur?
So Eventstur, basically, we are calling ourselves an event social platform where we get to connect event lovers on basically anyone to events. So we realize that there's that gap. Event organizers have so much events, but now to get the exact target market is a problem. You find, I will give you a good example. Perhaps there are event organizers, let's say the book club lovers. Yeah. But you see, that is such a small, or rather,
niche.
It is perceived in a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that trying to get that market is really hard. Of course, when you go to the common platforms, social platforms, when you search for events, what you see there are just the common events. You see, you get entertainment events, nightclub events, you see, and all that. And yet here there are people who are interested in business and conferences. People are interested in outdoor and travel. What events? Yes, they can't quite get somewhere that they can get events and event updates.
So when you set out with Eventstur, your plan was you're going to find out you're going to make it simple for people who are looking for what to do to find the exact thing that they're looking for. But that's not all you guys do, because I'm seeing you're also you're targeting also service providers, you're targeting the event organizers as well. So who can use Eventstur?
So, apart from the normal users, the other people are the service providers. We are looking at DJs, MCs. We are looking at caterers. We are looking at the people who basically hire out tents and chairs. So we found that the problem again is this: someone will ship off tents all the way to Kitengela. And right here in Juja, you can find someone that list or hires out the tent at a cheaper price. So you see, when you go source out for services that are so far away, even the cost increases. Yes, and the other issue again that we realize is the standardization. People quite don't know the prices of these things. People don't know how much it is to hire a tent. So the ripple effect of this is that people end up having, for lack of a better word, shitty events, simply because they think that event services are overpriced. So through this platform, of course, we standardize the prices. Let people know that they can have better events at a cheap cost.
And it's important that you said that, because and as we take a short commercial break, as an event, I do a bit of events here and there, and you find that when you're going to ask a supplier like tent ni ngapi, anasema kuja tuongee, and already that is it's going to be a price that is definitely out of your reach. So you're saying with your app, I just go there and I can see the prices of the different things already displayed.
Yes, you can go there, you can see the prices. You can even see the availability. So I assume it's a venue, like next Saturday it's booked up. So someone won't tell you like, well, let a pesa too. Then then they disappoint you the last minute.
All right.
So you can see the availability and all the information that you need to know.
That is so exciting. All right, Eugene, we're going to take another short commercial break. We'll be back with you. You can imagine what he's just mentioned.
Yes,
a bride has decided, a bride and a groom, they're getting married on Saturday. Wametumia event planner amewabukia venue kufika huko. Ai, wanapata couple lingine nishasema I do. Wow, sasa wako I don't.
Good vibes only on Vibes Radio.
It's 8:30. And On My Grind is currently ongoing. You've missed 30 minutes of it, but to see tense. We still have Eugene Orimbo as the founder and CEO of Eventstur.
Yes.
And he's here to talk to us about his business.
Welcome back, Eugene.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Right now in your industry, how are you able to manage service providers who delay to provide what you planned with them? Kwa sababu mimi nimechoka kuona wedding inaendelea, then haya
unaona mtu wa viti
watu wa Nairobi wamekosa viti, haya ndio hizo zinakuja.
So like with Eventstur, we are also having a solid plan on event planning. And with these, you're saying how we manage them. We have very strict policies around service delivery.
Yeah.
And even the service providers get to actually get fined for what? For not delivering in time.
So you find them?
Yes, we find them. Actually, our process is a bit tight because it's not like the Uber type of thing. Like you have to verify the KYC. So that we just don't pick anyone. We don't pick anyone. Pick people with some reputable profile. Then we get to vet you. Then by the time you're listed on the platform, we are sure that you're going to represent as well.
And Eugene, let's say after an event, do you have, let's say, like the Uber type of rating model so that I can say, umse nili like services yake 5-star, umse ni doanzi 1-star.
Yes. We do have that. We do have the ratings and the review because that I think is the most surest way for clients to actually judge a particular service provider. So that is in place.
And in terms of the underdogs, because let's say right now I start a Kwambox Mbunde events company, how are you able to make sure that the underdogs are able to get events versus the kawaida names that were used in this event industry? Because so many people will say, but these are the big guys who get hizi my event kubwa as a state house, then now the same people watakuja let's say kwa platform yako.
Okay. So I think Eventstur, we were, what is it called? It was built for the underdogs because it was supposed to be, that's why most of our services are free of charge.
Okay.
It is supposed to uplift the people who are coming up. So you find, what is it called? You find, I will use a very simple event. An event where, like, let's say a drama practice club in, what is it called? In the university. Okay. So perhaps they're organizing a small gig and they want to invite an artist and all that. So you find that in the normal circumstances, when they go to these mainstream ticketing platforms, you find whatever they're going to make, almost some good chunk of it goes to the ticketing part.
Yes.
So for us right now, we are doing that at free of charge.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was built for the underdog because now our work is just to uplift. We are equally young, our work is just to uplift. But the essence is everyone should get a voice out there, everyone should get the event out there. The more events the more events that is out there, the better for us and the better for everyone.
But Eugene, I mean, it sounds all nice and dandy. How long have you been running this business?
In operational, this is about 6 months.
6 months. When you set out to start this company, right, or to do these events, when you told the first person, right, I have this idea, I'm going to do this, what was their reaction?
It came at a point when I just quit my work, my job, because I really believed in this. So everyone was a bit shocked, like how events, like people just believe events is just a weekend type of thing, and that's it. So, but of course, the people who held my hand, the people who actually believed in me. So, to this far that we got here, it is actually people that believed that this idea could actually work.
And now to convince the first supplier, were the people, the suppliers, was it like, okay, vet me, or they were like, me already have events, where and utafute mtu mwingine huko?
Now you see, surprisingly, surprisingly, whether you're an underdog, you're a big player, everyone wants opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so surprisingly, everyone was really receptive. However, because of the pandemic that is going on, we find that most yasharas were not quite, were not quite open, in the sense that they didn't know if the business is going to make it after a particular time.
Yeah.
Yes, but all of them, trust me, that everyone was receptive, surprisingly.
All right. We're going to take another short commercial break, Eugene, pay some bills, and then we'll come back and talk about getting customers involved. We're going to talk about that. Brayo.
Ideas noma.
Idea ni noma hapo.
Siji tufanye bashi yetu.
Nakwambia yangu inaitwa Kwambox Mbunde.
Good vibes only on Vibes Radio.
Pick up yourself wherever you are. We are on my grind. And of course, this is that segment where we get people who are on their grind, doing the thing that they love. And Eugene Orimbo is one such guy. Alikuwa kazini lakini akasema I want to go out there and grind for myself. Akaanzisha kampuni inaitwa Eventstur, and that's what he's here to tell us about. Oh, Eugene.
Yes.
What do your friends call you?
Just Eugene.
Oh, that's Eugene.
Eujo.
Yeah. Eugene is one of that. Yeah.
Eujo. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So Eujo, after you set out the company 6 months ago. 6 months ago is when you quit your job.
No, I quit my job September last year. Yeah, so all this was a concept till 6 months ago. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned COVID times. How has that impacted the business?
Generally, it has impacted greatly. I will not lie about that, because our events industry was among the first to be affected.
Yes.
Yes, but you see, like the only mentality that we have is we need to stay relevant. Like in all disasters and all that, there's always an opportunity. So for us, the opportunity that we are taking right now is seeking feedback, bringing guys on board, such that when all this is over and done with, we can pick up quickly and continue.
And so in terms of because there's a lot of young people who are also finding themselves in such a situation, especially like you can imagine if your sole business is doing events, they're finding themselves in a difficult situation where it's like, how do I adjust to this? How do I adapt? And that's why I had to ask you that question. But aside from that, what do you see the future for Eventstur?
The future for Eventstur, one, we believe is so bright, in the sense that we would like Eventstur to be the top of mind when it comes to events. When you think of what is happening around me tomorrow, events is the first place. We are looking for a place where when event planners or generally anyone that has events goes there for planning, right from the inception till that day. For the event. So the future for us, we believe that in about 2 or 3 years, will be the top of mind, not just in Kenya, but perhaps in the wider Africa. Here.
All right.
And Eugene, you mentioned that your app is free of charge, but as a business person, how do you make the money?
That's a big question.
Correct. Now, because I started by saying that this is an event social platform. Of course, you see, when guys get there and put their events, put the events often, of course, it will be a bit messed up in terms of your event might not really get visibility. So, of course, we'll send you the featured ad space where, somewhere on top there. Of course, we also get, for the service providers, we get commissions from and service charges. And there's also that bit of ticketing. Right now, it's free for 1 year, but when we start, we will do at least maybe 3 to 5% for every ticket that is run through us.
Okay.
Eugene, thank you so much for sharing with us about Eventstur. I know that there's a lot of listeners who are asking, where do I get the app?
Okay. You can get the app on Google Play. That is on for the guys who are on Android. The iOS version is coming up in a week. Of course, through our website, eventstur.com.
Yeah.
And just when you guys feel they don't want to download the app, you can equally get the social platform. We are Eventstur on all social platforms.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can equally get your event updates on all the social platforms.
Let me ask, Eugene, a lot of people who are listening to you are outside of Nairobi. You have people in Mombasa, you have people in Meru, we have DJs, we have MCs, a lot of events organizers. Do they also benefit from Eventstur?
Yes. Eventstur it's nationwide. It's nationwide. It's only that now we tend to tailor the experience based on where you come from. So perhaps because you're in Nairobi, you're going to get activity around Nairobi. But when you move to maybe Mombasa, you'll get activities around Mombasa. But that is not limiting. It is nationwide.
All right. So for those of you who are listening in and you're like, hey, sasa mimi nitabenefitaje kutoka kwa hii app? Yani kama wewe ni DJ, MC, you're an event organizer, unatafuta clientele. Ama unafanya event. Maybe you're doing a wedding in Meru and you're like, ai, sasa tuanze kubebana na speaker.
Ndio.
Tutabeba speaker ama tutabeba shosho.
Unajua mtu wa sound huko Meru.
Anakuletea
speaker za kanisa na unataka za events maze.
Wewe unajua nini? Enda ufanye kuna event zingine tulienda Kisii tukamwambia wewe leta sound, alileta choir. Thank you so much Eugene. And do have a great day.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah?
You're welcome.
Big up yourself. Eugene is the founder and CEO of Eventstur. Sasa usikwe kao umeenda event alafu unaambia uleta kiti. Bado umekuletea bench. Bench. Watu wa Nairobi wote wamejipenda.
Watu wa Nairobi pekee ndio wakae chini ya tent kwa sababu watu ushago. Okay, nyinyi msimame huko kwa sababu tent hazitoshi.
Wanajua, mtu wa ushago anajua ukitoka kwa nyumba unaenda kwa sherehe.
Ndio.
Wanaume wakauke. Wanawake. Si tuko na leso.
Vibes Radio, we rule the nation in this generation.